Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It's Brandon from the Art of Self-Alignment, and I'm here to talk to you today about how to do chin-ups and different progressions you can use if you're not able to do them all the way to weighted chin-ups. So we'll find a progression that is right for you, and here we go. So let me explain the first chin-up progression. If you're using bands or assisted pull-up machines or lat pull-downs to increase your pull-up strength, that's perfectly fine as well. But today we'll just be talking about how to use just a barbell or a chin-up bar without any equipment, just in case people don't have the access to that equipment. So the first progression we're gonna go over is just your basic chin-up with your legs helping assist you so that your arms don't have to do so much work. So the first thing you want to do is take a grip that's a little bit wider than your shoulders with your thumbs pointed out. A chin-up is with your hands facing you, a pull-up is with your hands facing away. So we're going to focus on the chin-up here. And what we're going to do is take one small step in front of the bar so that my hips are just underneath the bar and my body is directly plumb underneath the bar here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use my legs for some assistance, but I'm going to feel how much assistance I'm using and try to use less and less so that my arms take over and they do the actual chin-up. So from here, I'm gonna engage my abs and I'm gonna try to keep my elbows squeezed in rather than pushing them up out to the side. I'm gonna keep them engaged and pull my chin over, hold for a second, and come back down, and that's your first progression. So the second progression that you can go through is taking another step forward. So you've got two steps in front of the bar, and I'm still trying to keep my hips directly under the bar. So my legs will be a little bit extended as I start, and my arms will be engaged. So here, and get full extension of the arms so my elbows are locked, and then I'm gonna pull up again. And I'm gonna do sets of 3 to 5 repetitions. Typically 3 to 5 reps and 3 to 5 sets is good. And you don't want to do too many because what happens is your muscles will lose the ability to focus and kind of contract. So go ahead and take plenty of rest in between sets. And when you find that 3 to 5 sets and 3 to 5 reps is a little bit easier, you can take a box and you can just put that maybe about 3 steps ahead of your feet. And then you're going to grab the bar and you're just going to keep your heels on this bar here with a slight knee bend. And you can do your chin-ups like this. And if you come to that point, what will happen is you can actually start to do what are called jumping chin-ups. So we'll talk about it in just a second. So the next progression after you move away from your barbell or the squat rack is to actually engage your chin-up on a chin-up bar. So typically it needs to be a little bit taller than yourself, and if you need a box to kind of boost yourself up, you're just gonna grab a grip that's slightly wider than your shoulders. Try to avoid just having too narrow of a grip because that will just focus on the arms. And the muscle group we're trying to really activate is known as the lats, and that's responsible for keeping a healthy rotator cuff and also eliminating a lot of shoulder pain. So this is great for yogis, and these are great for people who do any kind of handstand or gymnastic work. So they build strong lat muscles. So hands are a little bit wider and then the shoulders, and you're gonna squeeze your elbows in so you feel your chest activate. And what you're gonna do is you're going to keep tension through your arms and you're gonna relax and kind of get a little bit of a jump with your legs so that you can jump over. And once you get comfortable doing that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pause at the top for a second and slowly lower yourself until your arms are completely unlocked. And you're gonna go up here, and you'll notice that you'll be able, as you get tired, you'll start shooting down a little bit faster, and that's when you know to stop. So you either rest or you can do another set, but just know that that's when you kind of want to end the set. So after that the last progression, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just see if you can actually do a real chin-up just without any assistance from the box. And so my feet are hanging, lats are engaged. I'm gonna pull my chin up and over, hold for a second, pull over, and my feet are gonna drift forward. And that's gonna put me into what's called the hollow position. So the hollow position is just where I kind of have a boat shape. And I'm gonna just come down, and that's how you do a chin-up. So if you're able to do 10 body weight chin-ups, then it's a good time to consider using a weight belt to be able to actually hold extra weight on your body. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is find a belt that has a chain and a large canvas belt that kind of, or it could be leather, but you're gonna just wrap it around yourself. And you want to give yourself as much slack as possible on the chain, and the box helps to have the weight. And then you just go ahead and clip this, it's known as a D-clip, and you're gonna have this sitting on the low of the part of your low back, and the weight just in between the middle of your body here. And same thing as a regular chin-up, keeping your feet ahead of the bar. Pause, control, and 3 to 5 reps, 3 to 5 sets, and that covers about most of the chin-up progressions. So that's it, those are the progressions, and thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if you're just looking for a little bit less shoulder pain, or you're looking for a stronger rotator cuff, or even some upper body strength for yogis who are doing inversions and more challenging yoga poses, it'll help. And even if you're doing strength training, Olympic weightlifting, especially for CrossFitters, just knowing how to do a proper chin-up or pull-up can really benefit you in many ways. So thanks again for tuning in, and see you guys soon.